All right, YouTube, we talked about reasons why guys like thicker women, but now I'm going to get into some of the reasons why some guys prefer thinner women. Like, and some guys are in between, like they go by other things with women. Like, I'm one of those guys that I do have a preference for thicker women, but I'm not against thin, and other things come into play. We all got our fetishes and we all got the things that we look at more. Like, I'm one of those guys and personality is important. If you like just gonna fight against me and everything and stuff like that, it ain't gonna matter what you got. I don't want none of it. I don't want none of what you got. That's me. And some guys might agree, but I'm just saying. So now we're gonna get into, and I got less than 8. I had 8 with the thicker, but I got 6 with these. So 6 reasons why some guys prefer thinner women. Number 1, because they can because because they can perform rough sex acts easier. Think about it, man. A skinny woman, you can just pound because like it's less things holding you back. And that's what some guys like. They want to do that rough. I ain't into that choking and all that stuff, and I never will be. But some guys, they like, Minister Jap talked about the collarbone. And then some guys, they want to be able to easier. You got to do all that. Like, to me, sex ain't fighting. I'm not finna fight you and gain pleasure out of it. I'll stop dealing with a chick if she was like, well, I like this, I like that. I'm like, man, I'm not out to fight. And then as soon as some of these women will be like, punch me, man, bust my lip. And then you break up with them, they say you was jumping on them. I've seen it happen with athletes, stuff like that. Don't get into that, guys. So that's number 1. They think it's easier to perform them rough acts because it's less holding them back. Number 2, because being thin to many means being in good health. Now, we all know that that's not always the case, but we also know that sometimes weight does invite things such as diabetes, but there's skinny people who also have it. So, but number 2 and number 6 really could have been one and the same, but I just made them separate. Number 3, I'm going to say it. Because they can get closer during sex. Now, dudes with smaller wing dang doozles, they can get closer. Some guys with bigger ones, they still want to be able to do more damage and get. That's why skinny women don't always snap back, man. Because some big guys, they be liking that stuff too. Guys with bigger wang dang doozles. So they got, you know what I mean? So they can get closer. Number 4, same thing as thick, because of certain fetishes. Like I've seen women that's thicker that also have prettier feet, but some guys, feet guys, a lot of times, like me personally, like I don't do nothing with feet, ain't never gonna do nothing with feet, but I do look. And those little rakes, it look like the little rake bones across. Those ain't pretty feet. Not to me. Smooth. But some guys, they know when they thinner, if they a feet guy, they feet gonna be thinner, and sometimes it's gonna have that more of that arch. Cause with women, sometimes having flat feet causes their knees to knock. Now, I know some guys like knock knees. That don't matter to me. I don't care about knock knees either way. But some guys like it. And sometimes when they feet flat, it's going to make their knees go knock. Or when they don't have as much of an arch in their foot. So a lot of times feet guys, which is a fetish, they prefer thinner women. Now, number 5, I got this in the other side as well, socioeconomic reasons. Rich are often more active, which sometimes more so leads to being thin. So if you have a guy that grew up among the rich, he gonna see more thin people, so he's more likely to like thinner women. So don't judge him. So if okay, for instance, you grew up rich or you grew up around the rich, you're going to see more thinner girls and you're going to like some of them. And you're going to develop an interest in that. Nothing wrong with it. You like Barbie, you like Barbie. You know, Barbie used to be like, remember how her hand used to be? Some guys love them Barbie dolls. Looking at them. Pull her pants down, no hair, flat. Some guys like that. A busty, slim woman. And sometimes it's because of where they grew up. That's what they was seeing. Like, let's say you grew up in the Pacific Palisades. Ain't gonna be hardly no black women there. It's gonna be all women who look like Barbie. And you gonna be looking at some of them like, yeah. That's just the way it is. So socioeconomic reasons. And number 6, stereotypes. Stereotypes. Big women stink. Thick women stink. How they wipe their butt. Or thinner women this, thinner women that. They take more care of themselves. Man, listen, I'm going to tell you. This is true in some cases. But if you out and about like I am, because my work is in public, I done seen some smelly, thinner ones too. And I've seen bigger women that obviously they put a little more time in with their appearance. I done seen some musty skinnies. Like, man, how you? Oh, that ain't me. That's her. And she stank. So, stereotypes. People have positive stereotypes towards thin women. Just like some dudes have positive stereotypes towards thicker women. Y'all know why mukbangs are so popular? How dudes will just watch women eat? Because some guys like them big. And some guys be wanting to see skinny women eat. Some guys, they in their mind, they be like, I'm going to thicken her up. I could have had another honorable mention would be because some guys understand that women gain weight after they had kids. And sometimes when they thin, the weight comes on, but it's not. It goes back to the number 6, but still, y'all get what I'm saying. If a woman is already big and she don't be in the gym, she might get that stomach that be sitting in her lap. Some guys like that, though. You can't knock them. Some guys like that. They like to have to find the spot. Hey, hold on. Let me lift and stuff. You sweating. You grab her legs. Because she big, boy. Everybody different, man. But anyway, that's all I had on that. Thanks for watching.